Coming up on today's episode, I clean. We fit a catch can, bit some core packs, make a good old mess in the garage, fix the LCD screen on the climate control, finally fit the K-brace, and much more to come.
This is my Seat Leon Mk1 Cupra R with a 1.8T. It's the Mk marked engine. I couldn't tell you what the difference is, but these are the 210s rather than a stock 225. A lot of people wouldn't have seen this, as it's not been on the channel for about 2-3 years, apart from like short stuff. But as a full form video, it's been a very long time. We've had a couple of new people since then, so just go over what this car is. I would have mentioned at the start, but just mention again, this was going to be the track car. I have stripped bits of the interior, quite a lot of it. Eventually with a cage, new steering wheel, all that stuff. Have got a new steering wheel, I've got a new boss for it though. So what we're doing today, first thing, notice the coolant bottle is low and it looks like it's leaking. That is common, they do split. There's a bit of a coolant leak here, but I'm going to try and get a new bottle for this video. Probably won't show up in time, but if it does, I'll put that on. But yeah, what we're doing now, as in, if you have or ever worked on a 1.8T or had one, you would know core packs are quite common. And these are mismatched. These two are Bosch, and the other two look like they're either non-branded or stock ones. And also, this wiring is slightly broke. On this coil pack, there's a zip tie holding this on, but so we're going to put 4 new core packs in. Going to do I've got catch can of put-ins. We've got the PVD system down here and down here to change. To be honest, just tidying everything up. I want a new diverter valve, but I'm not going to be able to get it in time, as I do want a stock one. I can get them a brand new stock OEM one for like 112 and they're 240, £54 each, so I can get them for cheaper. But yeah, we're going to trim this as well, tidy all this up, put the cage back in, just make everything nice. But yeah, let's get these core packs changed. Yes, I'm wearing gloves. Normal gloves, I get bad skin due to my eczema, and this helps. You haven't got one on you, so you will just pop off like that. There we go. Get them core packs off, and then you are very tight. And I don't want to play a ball. Let's be gentle now. One thing about Volkswagen, why are their plugs so unsoftable? There we go. There we go. There we go. That's alright. I'm gonna get some silicone spray on them connectors when we put them back on, but let's get these coil packs out. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's very tight. These haven't been out since I did the spark plugs when I got the car. Let's check. I hope they're not oily. That seems like it's alright, to be fair. Oh, that's tight. Fucking hell. Oh, that one's even better. That's in quite good condition then. I'm going to keep these as spares, so just to make that clear. Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. The coil pack's in. There we go. Oh, well, that one's got oil on it. That one's got quite a lot of oil on it. That's a bit worrying. It's not coming from the cylinder itself. Like the piston, I think it's coming from the cam, what do you call it? Cam cover, cam gasket, cam cover. But I forgot what you call it. The cam cover. So I reckon, because you got the big one and you got little ones here. I reckon they've gone crusty because this is probably the original one off of the rocker cover, which I would say looks like them bolts have never been out again. So I'm going to say yes, it is original. So it probably needs a rocker cover gasket, and then the little ones in the middle, which is probably why there's a tiny bit of oil in there, but that's fine for now. Some of the ones are a bit mucky. Cylinder 2, it's about the same. Cylinder 3, it's about the same again. Cylinder 4, see, it's quite hard to show you. There's quite a bit of oil, you can see there's some residue there. There's quite a lot of oil in there. Well, not a lot, but it is getting some in. I do believe it's just the rocker cover gasket needs changing, which is not really surprising with the age of the car. Not really a big job on this, you just got to take the intake pipe off, side panel, pull all this out of the way, pop it off and put a new one on. It won't be the hardest thing in the world to do, really. Not doing that right now though, that's for something future. Probably get that done when I get the cam belt done, because it does need a cam belt doing with the water pump and everything. Obviously engine mount there, charcoal cans are sat on it, yeah. What are these belts looking like? You know what, the belt doesn't look too bad. I need to keep a track of what's going on with the belt. Anyway, so yeah, let's clean these cylinders out and get the new coil packs in. If you watch TDC, you know about this stuff. And clean. There we go, a bit cleaner. 4 new NGK 48007 Series 05, sorry. Coil packs for this car. Just make sure all the same. So normally, oh, this has a bit on. So in here, that green stuff is like a lube. What's it? It's like yeah, there's a lubrication. Help the spark plug not getting stuck on the coil pack not get stuck on the spark plug. I'm going to put these old ones in here as spares. No point throwing out good coil packs that are in working order, which they are. They just don't want to replace them. So yeah, let's get these all in. Get that plug out the way, got it stuck in the way, and a little push. That went in nicely. This one won't go in. It's nice, but there's like some muck in the bottom, so I want to try and get it strong and get it out. Reasons you have a good hoover. Has a socket on it. I am now covered in bloody acorns.
So I just need to put in here and quickly apologise for the fact that I didn't show the rest of the coil packs getting plugged in, but my phone that I was using to record unfortunately filled up on storage, so I did lose a bit of footage. Pretty much I just managed to get the rest of the holes cleaned out of the acorns what it fell in, and then I just pushed the rest of the coil packs in and plugged them in. So it was nothing really interesting, but now I'm going to get on to the Cloud9 catch can that I did buy. So back to the live commentary.
There was a few to go for, but I went for the Cloud9 one for the pure reason that that's the catch can itself. I wanted the brass insert rather than the normal one. The one, the Cloud9 one, which is mainly for a TT, but you can make, obviously it's Leon, you can make it fit. Obviously I'll have to cut this to shape as well myself, but the reason I went for that is, like I said, when I show you where it comes out the block with the 90-degree is rubber, and it would need replacing as part of doing it. So I thought, you know what, I'll just pay a tiny bit more, get the Cloud9 one, which is more expensive than the universal one, but it means I can get the brass insert. Gosh, look at that. Nice black catch can. Obviously you screw it in the top. This is the inside. Obviously you blow by from the recirculation, comes in here, comes in this side, and all the oil and that gets filtered and everything, and then back through, and all the oil residue we dropped in there rather than sent back through your system. So I hope it breathe a lot better. So pretty much what we're going to do now is we're going to take the intake off, or the induction pipe, because it needs coming off anyway to do the catch can from the elbow down here and everything. I will explain that. But pretty much this needs refitting and trimming, so it needs to come off anywhere, because we need to get the relay out of here, put it all in here, take all that off, and then we've got some general tiring up some of the vacuum lines and everything to do. Yes, I am wearing a G-lay now. Yes, I'm in shorts while wearing a G-lay. It's like warm but also windy, and I'm in the shade, so it's a bit chilly, so it's just to balance out, okay? So don't judge me. And also, if I can find the gasket for this, I do want to take the foot body off and clean it and put the gasket on, but I can't find it. But anyway, let's get this off. My fitter, put in a safe location, aka the car. So I need to take off the N74 valve. There we go. Diverter valve. Fucker. Oh, that hurt. Gosh. The mank that is all creamy. Oh.
So now on this bit, I'm just obviously removing the intake pipe, on the turbo elbow. That's the big dribbly hip on the bottom, what sits next to the turbo, and there's like a breather pipe what sits in, which was a bit tight, hence why I haven't took it out yet. Also, just want to quickly butt in and say, if you are enjoying this video, I really would appreciate if you like to subscribe, as it could help us further down the line. But yeah.
Oh my god. Right, why are you not even budging? Oh, wow. Oh, that really hurt. Oh yeah, the rocker cover's leaking. And I want to start dripping down. Yeah. Oh yeah, the rocker cover in half leaking. Oh god. It never used to be like that. Okay, that's leaking a bit. Okay, it needs a rocker cover. Load of oil down here.
So unfortunately, once again, did lose some footage for you, so just quickly go over when I took the rest of the intake off. I looked at the rocker cover is leaking around the back of the valve cover as well, so that's the problem. So the rocker cover needs doing. That's where the oil was coming from the front and back. It's just for to give it up in life. It's probably the original one. So I took like I mentioned earlier on, I took out took the relay out of the box where it sits, because that's where we're going to put the catch can, and on the black kind of tube on the right, it's where loads of wires sit, and you can just slide it all in there and put the case back on. That's pretty much what I did. And then I got really angry trying to put the intake back on, because I wanted it on for when I measure everything up with the pipe, so I know whereabouts I'm going. So yeah, that's where we're at now.
It's going to be hard to show you. So you see where that elbow is there? That. So there's a circlip there that I need to pull, and then I need to tease this elbow all the way out without it snapping. If it does, it will. To apologise, what the hell? Because if it does, it will drop into the sump. So yeah, it's not going to be fun this. Okay, the sensor on the foot. Get out. And you get out. Aha. That's a nice little clip. Ow. Ow, that's sharp. Stamp me through a glove. Ow, that really fucking hurt. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, forgive this a good wiggle, get out. I'm very worried about it. But you only live once. Fuck! Oh, that came out so nice. Oh, thank fuck. As if that actually just came out. Oh, you beautiful thing. Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah, so they're normally quite a big problem to get out. The fact it's just popped out like that. Literally, to get this off now, I just need to take this Jubilee off here. Since, like I said, it's already had bits taken off. Like, there is meant to be a blank somewhere though, and I do know that. I'm trying to think where it is. Look at that. All that oily mess. Look at the amount of cream in there. All that cream and muck. But yeah, it was stay at that. Original hockey puck as well, which I'm replacing since it is the 22nd of the 8th, 2002. So just chuck that to the side. So you're going to have to deal with the first part of this video, unfortunately, where there's been no microphones because I forgot to charge them and they're now flat. But this is the new segment I'm doing. So every video I want to try a new random drink or snack, but we're going to go with drinks. So this is from Lidl. It's a Hata. It's one of them like Japanese pop soda things where the ball's on the top and you pop it in and it fizzes it all up. Never had one before, but see what they're like. Chuck the plastic bit away, recycle, I'm not. And then you put it in here and you go. And now that one's tight. Might need two hands. Wow. Wow. Okay. That one's insanely tight. Probably doesn't help that I'm not holding this a good way, but there we go. Fizzed up a little bit, but that's probably because the way I had it. So it pops in, carbonates it. Now all over my hands are really sticky. I don't even know what flavour this is. It just says original. Lemon lime, so it's a lemon and lime flavour. So my ball's stuck. Oh, that is quite nice. I do like that. So there you go. Hata lemon lime Japanese soda, which is the thing you carbonate. But yeah, let's go and work on the Leon. It's quite warm. I left it in the sun. Now we've got the brass fitting put together. Just screwed in, put the O-ring on the bottom. Going to use a bit of the Vaseline spray to lube up the O-ring, as it is a seal thing. Just going to put a bit on my finger. Move a bit round. So, because I'm going to put it in here. Get it away with it. Ow! Get you back in there. that. Like that. So, because I need to turn it, make sure it's on an angle. It's first in the right way, like it is. I'm going to push it in. It's tight. I did see people say you might have to knock it, but I don't know how I'm going to with the thing in the way, so I was just trying to. Oh, that was good. That was I believe it's all the way down. If I can get the clip in, it's all the way down. Let's find out. Get the clip. Look where I'm going. And we've got the clips in. It's in. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think it would do that. Oh, yes. I want to go through here like that. Onto the fitting, down there. Yeah. I just don't want to cut any off yet, that's why I keep cutting here. That's it, O-ring, not O-ring. On, you twat. It's hard to get my hand in there to grab it, that's the only problem. Ah, shit. This is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Oh no, it's not straight on. Straight on it goes. Oh, I like a glove because I lubed it up. There we go. There's the first one on. Right. Oh, back's hurting now. Getting old. Right. So you're coming up here. T-piece is gonna go about here. Need something to mark you with. Where's my blade? Right. I'm not even 100% sure that this is gonna be. Yeah, because I'll get you moved up there like that. Sit tight for me, move these around. Yeah. So I want you like here. So that's about right. Yeah, could have been that one. So this is going to be through cutting through it. Just going to get set like that. So right, this way. You. I wish I put the Jubilee the other way. I thought I had the Jubilee the wrong way around, so I wanted it to be. And they're meant to be up here, so it's fine. Because I'll zip tie them back. Like that. Oh, I need to check the championship. Wonder who won for all the shite going on. Oh my god, McBurney scored the last minute of the game. 94th minute. You know what? Hull deserve it. Hull deserve to go up. All the shite going on, they probably deserve it. I'm a Liverpool fan, so we don't talk about football. There we go. Put that on there, and obviously when these are all lifted up, there'll be less pressure on that pipe. Get that tight. My Mk1 drag, so this I decided I'm just gonna drill a hole and put it through that. This is a bit tight, so I am gonna maybe try and make a bit more space, but yeah, I wanna put it through here. Hello, as you can tell by the level of the sun, it's been a while. Probably been a good hour or so, and I've done the most bootleg thing ever to get it on. So normally with these, for the universal ones, this brace slides straight in, you can do onto that. I don't know if this one's a bit bigger than normal. To the person who designed this, I'm so sorry for what I've done to your design to get this on. I have absolutely annihilated it. You know what, it's secure. It's staying on. That's the best she's getting. Because if I carry on touching this, I'm gonna throw this like I threw the intake.
Unfortunately, the bike should die in this part, so pretty much what happened between this and what I was just showing before, when I put the catch can where it is, as you can see, I've put one of the pipes over the top of the intake pipe, and at this point I'm debating if I want to put the pipe, what is the return feed, underneath and put the hockey puck actually into the intake itself, so I don't have to need to cut anything there. This is, for me, was the best way to make sure nothing would leak in the future, and also just to make it more bulletproof for the future again. So yeah, that's what you will see in the next bit. I am sorry for the little bit all over the place every now and again, as I did lose audio and I did lose some footage with my phone being full. We'll sort this out for the future.
It's in. Yep, that's in. I want to see if I can just do a bit messy, but if the law's left over, so if I have to change it, I can. I can just go. Yeah, I reckon I can. Bash. Right, 2 more jubilees, like a glove. Perfecto. Because I've got loads of tube left. I'm going to redo this one longer, so it sits on flush. But right this second, if how much the back hurts, I just want to put this on. I'll be done with it for today. Obviously, normally it is for a TT. You'll have the strut base to put the thing on. That on. Everything else is the same. Normally people put it over the top, but I wanted to get the puck directly in since I haven't really got a tube. My mountain point's a bit gashed, that's nothing to do with Cloud9, that's my fault. I don't know if these are a bit more cramped or this is bigger than normal than a universal one, like thicker wise, then that'll be why. Because normally people slide it straight in, put that in. I was trying to do the same, to have it higher up, but anyway, we've ended up like this, and to be honest, I'm actually quite happy with that. To not have that stupid pipe going to that anymore. Car should breathe way better. I'm very happy with it. I've got no complaints. But honestly, today I've spent all day trying to get that PVC system in, trying to get that all in properly. Spark plugs took way too long with all the crap in them. Not spark plugs, the coil packs. Honestly, what a day. That's me done for today. You will see me tomorrow when we put all this back on. Cut that bit of shape, get the funnel on. And was maybe going to put the heat shielding back in, but I don't think I'll get it in now because of that. Because maybe I will. But yeah, see you in the morning. Day 2. Well, it's the next day. It's where I've got a bed sheet on, and it's also very, very, very warm today. In the UK, it's about 24 degrees, and I'll show you without turning the camera off this time. Not a cloud in the sky. A lovely, lovely day. Should have a nice cold drink in my hand. So I'll be doing later on. But for now, I replaced this pipe like I said I would. So that's all done, fitted nicely. I try to see if the ram air filter shielding would fit back on this in there, but it doesn't because it needs to be this far over. Tidy all this wiring up here, some of the vac lines in here dangling, tidy everything up with zip ties, make it all nicer, put the battery in, tidy all this up, go for a drive.
Take a day off, work around the clock, my engineer getting paid off. Rock like Ace up, like the weed and take off. So high, I cannot see Adolf. Now I got these rappers all breaking up a sweat. Cause every time I get up on the mic, I come correct. And I learned it from the best, always dressing something fresh. Looking for a little dime, big button, nice chest. Yes, they heard I used to rock Guess, but now I'm rocking clothes that ain't in the stores yet. Travel back in time, I'm in a vortex, trying to make it work out, think I need more reps. Used to take a bus, now the boy board jets. Cause kids got me busting like a fucking hornet. They say I got next, tell them that I got now. It's all Disney, boy, my family proud. Make them say L, make them say O. The hoes that tell me yes, the same ones that tell you no. Whoa, I ain't just an average Joe, way above the average flow. Boy, my life is most dope. No matter where life takes me, find me with a smile. Pursuit to be happy, don't be laughing like a child. I never thought life would be this sweet. It got me cheesy from cheek to cheek, ay, ay. And I ain't gonna wait for nothing, cause that just ain't my style. Life couldn't get better, this gon' be the best day ever. If it ain't about a dream, then it ain't about me. Go a couple full weeks without a good night's sleep. Imagination, making musical creation. The journey that I'm facing, plus the paper that I'm chasing, got me crazy after saying it. With the lames I see you hating, but there's nothing that you changing. Thumbs up, I'm maintaining, no complaining when it's raining. I'll be in another zone, move out my mother's home to a world to call my own. I ain't gonna play around no more, find a difference from the ground and the floor. If we gotta fight, I'll be down for the war. Thumbs up, homie, I'll be sure. No matter where life takes me, find me with a smile. Pursuit to be happy, don't be laughing like a child. I never thought life would be this sweet. It got me cheesy from cheek to cheek, ay, ay. And I ain't gonna wait for nothing, cause that just ain't my style. Life couldn't get better, this gon' be the best day ever.
Oh wow, her engine lights have gone off. Oh. Why is this traction light came on? Might be a good idea to plug the math in. plugged in. I'm going to quickly check the oil. I haven't done that in a while on this car, so plus this will be getting oil service soon enough anyway. With how low that is, I'm putting all of it in. Pour some oil in there. There's a filter in here. Right, how much is 4 litres? Put half a litre in it. Oh yeah, that's knocked the light off, having that plug back in. I don't think I've ever seen it, we can change the lights off. Quickly show as well. I did put the battery in charge. This is the old battery, it is probably a bit knackered, but I did have it on charge using this little nice charger we have. Is at 12. It is holding charge, to be fair. Just put on charge a little bit. See how it gets on. So I finally bought a new single dim. If you've ever noticed, you can buy them single dim touchscreens so you can connect Apple CarPlay to. That's pretty much what I bought for this. The one thing about this car is, I know there's grates here, but I don't really have anywhere to put my phone in it, so it'd be ideal have maps. Obviously in this video we're doing some interior bits, so we're going to fix this screen since this is also broke. Like, it's not broke, but it didn't show. And also, if the boss does turn up, we're going to put the new steering wheel on and clean this up because it's a mess in here. So yeah, let's get this off. So we have the heating module. As you would know, on Mark 4s, Seat Leon's, most five group of that era, these screens like losing its pixels and going dim. So I've got a replacement one. It's not OEM. If it didn't fit, then I would have cried. I've had it for about 2 years and I've never done this. So I need to take these screws out to start with. Got my iFixit precision screwdrivers. I've had this for a very long time. It's also got some trim tools in here, I think. I've had this for a long time, I don't use it all the time. But as I mentioned before, any tools that I do use will be hopefully on an affiliate link if I can get that sorted. But yeah, so it's in there. this out. You see, I don't know where all these dents came from, it's probably where I've dropped it in the past. But yeah, just need to take these 3 Phillips out to start with. Obviously, and then it should just separate like that. See if anything else looks alright. Which to be fair, most things do look alright. Got one here. We've got these little ones which hold this part in, but there's like these little metal tabs, well, like twisted sideways. If I just show you, them metal tabs. That's what actually holds the screen in itself. So you get these out. And here, I think I got this off Amazon. So then let's take all these out. It's a good kit as well. It's not expensive, it's quite a cheap little kit off Amazon for precision stuff. It's got suction things, a little bit, some little trim tools, very smart bits, a Phillips screwdriver, cleaning brush, and a pair of tweezers. Tweezers? Yeah. Don't know why I questioned the way I said tweezers though. Trying to be careful with the band. Anywho, to be fair, if they're quite soft, I might be able to just use these use these tweezers just to bend all these tabs. It is very thin metal, it's literally just hold the screen in, so just gotta be gentle with it. Let's take the rest of the screws out. Stuff the bits. If we do quite well, the magnets on this, and obviously that spins, so that helps a lot. But the magnets are quite good. You just pop this out, move this out of the way. The membrane came with it. Oh, the membrane is on there. Remember, see how look at the state of that screen. Even though I don't really want to. Oh, there we go. There we go. I didn't have to. Let's just leave that there. Now I got the screen. It goes on that way. Sorry, I instantly forgot which way it went. So that sits on there like that. Anyway, so this comes off. Put the screen in here. Just these little tabs at the top. One there. Just push them up. I don't mind being too rough with this because obviously it's giving it place. So, and then you got your little pads at the side that you need to remember not to lose. These little pads here, it's like little guides to hold it in. Those pop it out. A little back plate. Remember that way. So this is the top. I'm just going to keep it like that. So this is the new screen. You can see, look at the state of it, all burnt out pixels wise. This little hump at top, that's how you know it's the top. Make sure you get the dust off it. So if you just compare the state of these screens, look at them. Especially that's the top. And need these. Stay on? No. Right. So put you on there. I need to drop this in here. Remember, that is the top. Drop the new screen in its cage. Need to grab these little rubber things. Make sure to push them tabs back down behind it. You just slide these in though. That's you in. There you go. There's a little clip. It's in now. Got the cage. Obviously this can only go one way. putting it on backwards. So it slides in there like that. So that's the new screen in there. So remember, this is the top, that is the bottom, which I believe should slide. I just fell out. Oh, one of the rubbers fell out. Get back in there, you. So, like I said, this is the top. So, once we go back in this way, turn them ones up, and them up, slide it in like that. Lovely, lovely. Make sure the membrane's on again. Lovely. Just gonna face this on the down in the all screen. I need something soft to put this on. Face it down, and then the nut tab. Need to twist them back. There we go. Then new screen's in, and then pretty much just reverse order, put everything back together now. And there we go. One climate control unit repaired. And also the wiring for the head unit came up, so this should just be straight plug and play. So yeah, let's go and plug all this back in. So now we're going to pull this face back off like this. We'll slot that in first, plug this in, screw it all back in, and then see if it lights up. Try and do this one-handed, so it'll be very difficult. Slot it in that hole there. That's the red one next. Red one. Back in. The main one. Get the key. The ignition. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Check the light works. It does. Honestly, that's the best thing I've ever done. I thought this would turn off, to be fair, but I guess it never does. I just never would know because, well, you know, it's never worked properly. K-brace from Bath Motorsport for about a few years now. It's something that I just never got around to fitting. I wanted to take the carpet off, fit behind the carpet. I just wanted to see how it was sitting. Yeah, so we're going to do this because I've had this for so long, and it's one of them bits that I've been wanting to do for ages. So I'm going to take the carpets out, drill the holes, put the riv nuts in, and see what it's like. Peel you up like that. I suppose that's not that difficult, really. Take this trim off and pop it off. I think I've had these off before. I would have had them off before when I took the seat belts off. Seat belts out a long time ago. So that's that bit out of the way. Nice and easy. if it stay out of the way. I'm just going to pop this other side off quickly. To be fair, the screws are missing on this side, so I should just be able to pull you and pull you out like that. There's just a bag of foam. Yeah, I don't question it. Like that. Like that. Like that. Yeah. Sits like that. Hole there. Hole here. Hole here. Hole here. Hole here. Hole here. So I'm gonna go and get a marker pen. I'm gonna mark up every hole with a Sharpie, and then hit it with the punch. This is already scuffed this, but it's been getting flung around for years, so that's what it is. Yeah, hit it with the punch in there, there and there, and then drill it out, see how it goes. I've misplaced the microphone, so this bit's going to be offhand. The bottom's off a riv nut tool because I was on tune with getting these in properly. Obviously got some new drill bits that have made this a lot easier. You can see that one slid right in. Gonna forget I'll use the riv nut tool. But on this one it is slightly stripped. I don't know. I didn't like the tool that came with it. I do understand that, you know, it's good for what it is, but I wanted a riv nut tool anyway, so this was an excuse to buy one. And so that's one side done. I need to try and hit that rivet in a bit, riv nut in, you see it's sticking out, to make it more flush, like the top ones. So I'm gonna put some little pilot holes in here, and then get it on. This is definitely how not to fit this. I've made an absolute mission out of this. That is what happens when you know what you're doing, but you know, we're learning as we go. But yeah, it is sturdy, but obviously I don't like how that riv nut's in. Also, I know it's for the carpets, but I don't like how that does it. The carpets are not that thick. Is that much of a gap? And it's done. Let's get this fucking brace on. It's so much easier when you have the correct tool and you know what you're doing. Just to say, the tool that Bath Motorsport do send will work. Even though an imbecile like me, because I'm an imbecile, I'm gonna get it to work. So, put one in here. Oh, nicely thread. One in here. I'm gonna get these two lined up like that. One in here. On these, to be honest. There we go. Bish bash bosh. K-brace fitted. That took so much longer than it should have. We pretty much got everything done in this video that I wanted to do, minus certain bits. I've never really able to get get this window sorted. To be honest, I do want a new door, so it doesn't really bother me too much. So obviously the door is damaged, which it has been since the day I got the car. Also with the paint and the window regulator knacking in this one. Getting a new door is something that I just wanted. But I did want to try and do the rocket cover and the coolant expansion tank, but I never really got around to doing it, unfortunately, in time for this video. Never mind the fact that I wait extra couple weeks for parts to turn up. I've been quite busy with work, being away, and I went on holiday, so yeah, this video got put on the back burner for extra 2 months, so I do apologise that it's been about 2 months since the last video and been quiet, but it's one of them things, life gets in the way sometimes, and that's just what happens. But yeah, the reason I wanted to do the end of the video again is because I put a little thing out on the post on the channel yesterday that I've changed plans for this car. I've been humming and hawing for a while about what I wanted for this car. If I did want to go full track car, even though originally that's what I bought it for, and that's why it's got, you know, good brakes in the front. You know, it's got this really expensive groove and jeweled and disc and blue EPC pads, and I spent a lot of money on tyres, and I stripped the interior, and I did all these bits and bobs to the car. It's kind of the whole point of doing it, because obviously originally the idea was that this was going to be the track car, but I do really love this car, and I've been thinking, you know, I've spent a lot of money on this car, handle a lot better. I've replaced all the bushes, it's body bush fully, coilovers. I've spent a lot of money making it handle better. Don't get me wrong, it handles very good, and that would be lying if I said it didn't. But it's still a solid beam at the back, which just limits stuff. Obviously, I need centering plates if you look here. But with the solid beam, when you drop it, it tucks it in. It needs centering plates, it needs shims, and it needs the camber plates as well. And pretty much it kind of just got to the point where I drove the BMW, which is what knackered bushings, and the BMW almost handles as good as this car does. And it made me realise that if I want a full-fledged track car, I want something with all individual suspension and a better chassis. So the plans have changed for the Leon. It's no longer going to be a dedicated track car. I now want it to be like a club sport spec. You know, having interior, maybe a half cage, quarter cage, or no cage at all. I pretty much want the car to be able to do track days. If I need a car to do it, it'd be capable to do them, but not a dedicated one. Because like I said, I really do love this car, and I do want this car to be something special to me. And this car is special to me. It came at a time a bit rough in my life, so I got such an attachment to this car that I would never sell it. This is one of the cars what will stay with me forever. So would I really want it to have a cage? Would I really want it to be in a way that I wouldn't want to drive it as often as I would like? So like I said, plans change. Club sport spec is where we're going. So instead of spending £2.5 grand, £3 grand on a cage, we're going to get the paint fixed when it comes around to that. We're going to make this car look good again. You know, we're going to make the car look good again. We're going to make the car, you know, like a show car-ish. We'll keep the suspension the way it is. I'll have to change the coilovers because unfortunately they mentioned one of the spring snapped when I was checking something on the car. Front right spring snapped on my K3 KWs, which if you know about K3 coilovers, KW K3, sorry, they are very, very expensive. And the back one is leaking slightly. And you know what, I'm like, I kept my old Lowland springs, I put some new shocks on, some good suspension like Bilstein, and do that. If I'm not going to track it, that's fine. And you know, I will get the engine done, I'll go stage 1, I'll get it tuned properly so it runs better. We'll put the interior back in. So the whole point is that I've done everything to a point that it's reversible for a reason. Like, we'll keep this in, that's fine. you know, battling. I put the carpets in on both sides, I put the plastic back in, I put the carpet back in here, and put the seats back in. I kept them. I kept it in a way where if I ever change my mind, it's reversible, everything I've done. So yeah, that's how I feel right now. We're going to go club sport spec with the Leon. We're going to make it a track and street car. You can do both. And if I will take it on track again, because I won't have a dedicated track car for a while. At some point I will get one, but for now this is going to be a club sport car and be used as a normal car again. It'll be nice to have a nice interior in it again. But that's just how I feel. I don't know what anyone else's opinion would be, as the whole point of this channel and the whole point of this car was this car. Sorry, was this being the track car and my track car journey, getting a better driver, you know. But it's been 3 years since I've done a track day. Life got in the way, money, you know, I'm not made of money, and it's expensive track days and it's only getting more. And obviously I'm happy with the Leon the way it was, so I didn't want to do more. Now the argument would be is I should have just got a nicer one if I was going to do this. I should have got one nice paint, and that is a good argument because the paint's knackered on this, you know. And in hindsight you can say that, but I bought this because I love the car, and that's a fact. I love this car, so to me it didn't matter. I don't regret buying it, even if I have to change my mind. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to, like I said, club sports. We're going to put the interior back in. Carpets in the front and in the back. I'll put new sound deadening down on the floor, make it nicer in here. In the doors, make it less rattly. That means, you know, we can, you know, oh yeah, I'll mention that in a second. You know, we can make this more of a usable car again. I will probably still get rid of the seats. I don't not like these seats, I never have. I don't know if I'll put the factory Recaro ones in. I mean, there's an argument now that I can think to myself that maybe I should just do that if I'm not going to make it a dedicated track car, but I still kind of would like to put some buckets in this car. And then, you know, I'll change the wheel to the one that we got and do the bits, some bits and bobs of the interior I want to do, but now back to a full interior. I am going to get a dedicated track car, but it's probably going to be a BMW. You know, it's probably going to be a Mk1 or Clio. It's something that handles better for a lot less than I've spent making this handle the way it does. Even though I do love this car a bit, and I'm being very truthful with saying that, I really, really do love this car, and I would never sell it. And I think that is one of the reasons I've changed my mind with what I want to do with it. My mind is the love for the car, and I want it to be nice. I want it to be a reason that I don't want to sit there and go, in a few years' time, when this is caged and full track attack car, that I go, oh, I don't want to drive the Leon because it's too much effort, you know what I mean, like with everything. Where if it's a club sport, it's still a street car and you can still enjoy it. So yeah, that's what with the plans change. The Leon is no longer the dedicated track car, and there will be another one coming eventually, but for now, this car will get, in the next time you see this car, it'll be us putting the interior back in, cleaning everything up, making it nice in here again, as well as putting new sound deadening in, fixing the door, putting the new door on, doing the rocker cover, doing the coolant, fixing the oil leaks, fixing the coolant leaks, and getting this car hopefully mapped. I will need to get the belt done as well for the timing belt. So, to the stuff we have done in this video. As you know, this is fixed, this works great. But this, I put my old Alpine head unit back in. You know, the Chinese one I bought was okay, but the quality coming out the speakers was so much worse because of it. And also when the light was on it, if you've watched TDC, ironically, Edwin put the same unit I bought in his TVR, and the same reason he got rid of his, I'm getting rid of mine, that in sunlight you can't see the screen, and they kept flashing between day and night mode, and it was just annoying, and it made it annoying to get in the car. So that's why I put this back in, and to be honest, I don't regret it. This is so much better. So I'm happy with this, and I'll just get some of the mount my phone there. But yeah, so we also put the K-brace in. I still need to do some little bits and bobs to the K-brace. Obviously, I need to put all the interior back in now. I still need to sort out some of the riv nuts. And if I can get them out and put new ones in, that'd be ideal. But still need to clean all that up, do the riv nuts, and clean this car up. Obviously, with the change of plans, that's more likely to happen now. Let's go under the hood. Under the hood? What am I, American? Let's pop the bonnet. So, now, I haven't looked under here since I've done it, and I did this about a month ago. But anyway, so obviously put the battery case cover back on. It is broke, but we'll look past that. Need to still sort the intake out. It isn't in the best location. But yeah, the catch can probably is already getting a bit full. What a surprise. I need to check that, make sure everything's alright there. Still want to clean this up. I've not actually checked down here. Obviously putting in the brass elbow for the breather hose. Everything just kind of look okay down there right now. Doesn't look like there's anything to worry about at all. See if it looks myself, yeah. All looks good. Obviously we've got that coolant leak there that we need to fix. So other things under here. I want to change all the intercooling piping, every single one. Knackered. I want to remove the charcoal canister and all this stuff, and then I've put the vent into the boot. I don't know where that was. We'll ignore that. Didn't see that I left that there. I've literally been wondering where that was as well. Anyway, we'll move past that. That's going in the pocket. So yeah, we put the new core packs in. I still want to fix that one, the broken wiring, as it is knackered. And also we need to take this off anyway, so we'll give the cam cover a full-on clean. Everything then. I need to replace the gasket on the throttle body as I want to clean it out, which I do need to do, because the car does stutter. Now I don't know if the stutter's from that coil pack wiring, if it's from the throttle body sometimes not opening fully properly, from like sticking with the carbon build-up, or injector. Could be an injector. Could be many other things. There's a lot of dynos with this car, make it run better, including getting it tuned. But yeah, there's obviously always going to be work for this, and this is going to be a long-term project on the channel still. Things might change with the BMW, which I'll mention in the next video. But yeah, speaking of next video, so the next video is back to the BMW. We're going to be doing a lot of work on that car. I mean, so much, the most I've done in one video on the channel. As that's the whole point. I want to do a lot of work each one, or a trip, or whatever. That's because there's a lot of stuff that needs doing. The car is in a bit of a bad state. But I will go over that in the next video, which will be back to the BMW. So I hope that anyone who watched for this will watch that, and people who watch me for BMW have watched this, and also look forward to that as well. But yeah, finally I just want to say, again, sorry for how long it's taken. I will be trying to stay the consistency. The shorts will keep slow for now. There's a lot going on, and obviously these cars cost a lot of money to buy parts for. So it's not just as easy as trying to get the videos out. So I might need to find other ways to fill in the gaps, maybe some trips. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.